Hello friends, welcome back to my emporium and of course to my messy desk. Let me pop this out the way. Today we've got an episode of What's on My Desk, and it is a lovely journal that I've completed. It is a chunky butt. It really is. It's got a lot of bling and ring and thing to it, so let's have a look and see what's inside, shall we? Some lovely muslin there in the pinks and so forth. Right. So on the front we've got one of those little Moroccan lamp style decorations that I showed you on one of the tutorials recently. It's got a vintage or antique button on it, and on the spine we've got some danglies and some things that tingle, and don't we all love that sort of thing? Alright, so on our first page we've got a lovely little notebook here. Does up with the button, and it's got all the tea stained paper, coffee stained paper in there. We've got a little booklet here. Now these are all closed with magnets, so you can put your little notes in there, you can put photos in there, whatever you like. Here's another little one that's removable, but it does have two magnets holding it, and it's also closed with a little magnet. Super cute, super fun. As per usual, I leave some blank pages so that the person who buys it can do their own thing with it. We've got some little pockets there with little tags going in there, some little dangly bits. There's always time for dangly bits. Now on here we've got a, let me see if I can hold that up a little bit. I've made a little vintage type of pendant here. Come on out, buddy. There you go. And I've put one of our vintage pennies on it from Australia, so that makes for a little bit of interesting things to look at. Little tag hanging on there, some cute little ephemera in there, and we've got some pages from a book that is 113 years old. So you'll be able to read a chapter of that book, and it's the genuine article. Cute little readers from the 50s. Some interesting German books. Look at the font is just gorgeous on this. It's probably not quite close enough for you to see, but you'll just have to buy it, won't you? All right. Moving on. Here we have a little schmutz there, and we've got a cute little cat in a teacup charm hanging off it. All very old world, all very lovely. We've got a nice little beaded petticoat on the bottom there. Again, some more old world. I love the old Victorian kind of pictures and things. It's very much my thing. Here we've got just a paper clip that we do up with the bits of fabric and so on, just to make it look a bit interesting. There we go. It's a plainer page, so you can put your own markings on it and things. But some beautiful, beautiful vintage looking ephemera on there. Here is a little pocket, and we've got a bookmark, so you can mark whatever sorts of bits and pieces that you want in there, in the folder itself. And we've got some 100-year-old. There's a 100-year-old piece of sheet music in there as well. Now in here we've got a lovely little ephemera. I love this one. It's so cute, so old-fashioned. Just popping in there. Again, some room for you to do your thing. I can't do everything for you. We've got our lovely little markers on there, our tabs, and they've all got crystals and things on them. There's so many things to look at in this. You'll go through it a dozen times and probably not see it all. Some more little crystals. This is a very old lace from France. This here is a nice little ephemera, The Sound of Music actually, postcard. And it's a little hidden note, so you can hide your secrets in there, and it just pulls out and slides back in. Some lovely, this is a Japanese book of herbs and things, so I've got a few pages out from that. And in the middle here we've got a nice little pull out, and we've got some vintage papers and things in there. Lots of secrets, can't show you everything. Got to have some surprises for the person who buys it. This is a lovely little pocket too that you can pop in. This is vintage lace as well. That's Gapure lace. Look at all the goodies in here. Lots of goodies in here. It's a little booklet. I'm not going to open it, but it does have, there's a little magnet in there that keeps it steady. In here I've made a pocket that opens with a zip, and so you can put all your bits and pieces in there. There are some secrets in there too. Gorgeous ephemera on it. I'm getting all fancy now, aren't I? Getting fancy in my bits and pieces. A little bit from that reader. I love those old-fashioned readers. Here's another one, a little booklet to pull out and pop your photos and things in. Beautiful, beautiful bits and pieces. Whoops, our little envelope fell out of there. There'll be people recognising bits and pieces that I have bought from them. This here is a piece of the 100-year-old music and some vintage lace from France. Oh, that goes on there. This is from a 1950s National Geographic, and it talks about the war and war bonds and things like that. This is a super cute little flap, and that's got the magnet on it too, so you can pop something in there and not worry about it falling out. Got lots of little pockets here, and in each pocket is a little miniature envelope, and in each envelope is a little card for you to write on, so you can write your little secrets in there, or birthdays, or whatever you happen to like, but each pocket's got one. This is just an interesting little piece that I did. This is the 2-cent coin that's no longer in circulation here from Australia, so that's out of circulation, and that's a vintage one, so I've popped one of those on there too, just out of interest for you. And it's got all sorts of interesting bits and pieces in there for you to look at and to read and so on. Here's our next page. Now this in here, these are two legitimate collectors. Now remember, I don't know if you guys know about swap cards, but these are swap cards from the 50s. They are genuine, they are collectible, and I bought them especially for this. So whoever gets this is going to get some genuine, very old items in there, which are just going to be so gorgeous and collectible. I love this. I did that. I know. I thought, oh no, it's too dark, but I actually love it. Lots of little dangles and sparkles and things. Another little pocket with some goodies in it, and another little envelope. I think that one was from Christine. She's a YouTuber. Excuse me. I've popped some of my paper in there. It's a nice folded piece of paper that you can undo and you know, attach things to, or write notes or whatever, and that's underneath a printed Hessian pocket. Here's another little fold out. It's got some paper in it. I love all those sorts of things because there are all sorts of surprises. You never know what you're going to find. These are all little fairies and things like that that I coffee dyed. Oops, we've got a bit of a catch there. So you can see some things I've just gone through and done a few stamps just to keep it simple. So again, so that you can do your thing. There's some more of that Japanese herb book. This is lovely, and this is a lovely napkin that I found. So I've popped that in there as a whole. So you can leave that, excuse me, you can leave that in there, or you can use it to decoupage something to pop in. Still lots of room for you to, I left a couple of these free, so you can put your own little things on them. This one's removable. You can just put it anywhere you want to. This lovely paper is from Bonnie and Clyde. She has a YouTube channel and an Etsy So if you love that, which I absolutely do, I had to put a piece in this one, then you can go and see her store. And then on the last page here, we've got some very old typed up pattern. So I'll leave that for you to explore. And then we've got a magnetic closure piece with some surprises in there as well. It's got a pull out Gapule pull out tag, and it's all been done. See this here, this is still drying because I did my first hidden hinge, or hidden spine I should say. And so there it all is. Look how chunky it is. Look how chunky. The only thing I suggest is give it a bit of shake so that all the little danglies come out before you close it, because she be thick. So that's what's on my desk today. I hope that you've enjoyed that. I hope that you love it. It will be in my Ko-fi store, and along with some other goodies that I've got in there. So feel free to go on and have a look at that. Hopefully I'll remember to put the link in the description, and so that you can pop along and have a look. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.